These changes made the show worth forgetting. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unnecessary animated TV character redesigns. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. While character redesigns can be a welcome addition when necessary or when done tastefully, these shows came across as an insult to fans of the source material or the shows that came before them.
Oh, man!
Number 10. Looney Tunes, Loonatics Unleashed.
So, what's up, Doc?
Not every Saturday morning cartoon needs an edgy, gritty reboot, Warner Brothers. The Looney Tunes as superheroes sounds okay on paper, but it's hardly a new concept. In the old cartoons, Bugs had become Super Rabbit, and Daffy Duck had his Duck Dodgers alter ego with Porky as the eager young space cadet.
What's up, Doc?
This was just a sad attempt at being an equivalent to Power Rangers. Considering the number of gadgets introduced every episode, it feels like pandering to kids just to earn a toy line. Kudos to them for the more creative and lighthearted second season, but the show still sucks, though not half as much as those character designs.
You go, Bunny. Kick some Martian butt.
Number 9. Bob the Builder, Bob the Builder.
Boots, check. Tool belt, check. Hard hat, check.
Children's cartoons of this caliber don't typically go through significant changes, because when you mess with something like Bob the Builder, you're making a big mistake. Bob's design had the charm and personality that would make any kid immediately recognize his face.
Can we build it?
Yes, we can!
The new Bob is so bland looking, you could mistake him for a background character if it weren't for the B on his helmet. He doesn't even look as kid-friendly as the first Bob.
Can we fix it?
And as you'd expect, fans and critics did not take this lightly, and condemned the show for its drastic changes. Can we fix it? Maybe not.
What could possibly go wrong?
Number 8. The entire cast, Captain N, the Game Master.
Simon, you've been our anchor in a long and terrible storm.
I know.
You ever watch a cartoon and find yourself saying, "That's not what they look like"? Trust us, we were repeating those words throughout Captain N. Where to begin?
Let me tell you why.
Well, Mother Brain is not a goofy alien with mascara and lipstick. King Hippo is not blue, Simon Belmont is not a blonde, brawny douchebag, and last we checked, the Blue Bomber was, blue.
I've still got to rescue the princess.
Speaking of Her Highness, look!
Things got worse when the show experienced licensing issues and suffered a deep budget cut in Season 3, causing the characters to look even more basic and dull. Oh, the complications of video game-based cartoons.
We've got to do this as a team, remember?
A team, of course.
Number 7. Tom 4.0, Toonami.
Showtime.
Hey, it may not be a show like the others on here, but Toonami is a special case, because it's awesome.
You guys ready to make the magic happen?
What's not awesome though, was the awkward phase Tom went through before the block went dark. Not only did the block go through a change by broadcasting more kid-friendly shows, but Tom changed from a badass robot to looking more like a rejected DreamWorks character.
We are go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Was this the sole cause for Toonami's low ratings? Maybe, maybe not. But the lame changes were the last we would see of Toonami until its reboot in 2012. It's so nice to have the old Tom back, and he looks cooler than ever.
Until we meet again, stay gold.
Number 6. The entire cast, Teen Titans Go.
I'm drawing him as a dog and me as a robot.
There isn't enough time to talk about everything wrong with this show, from the random dancing, the bland writing, and loud noises.
We have to get the candy keys from Gumdrop Goblin.
But the obvious crime here is the characters' basic appearances and lack of detail. Don't even get us started on the lack of any character development or compelling stories. When the original Teen Titans was on, you could expect relatable stories, intense action, drama, and comedy. Each Titan had problems, and you wanted to see them overcome them. There was something real, something personal. These Titans are absent of all of that in exchange for memes, trends, and utter stupidity.
When I say yummy, you say pie. Yummy, pie. Yummy, pie.
Number 5. The entire cast, Ben 10 Omniverse.
I told you, we've spent years saving the world. I just want to see some of what I've been saving.
The Ben 10 series that came before this one managed to keep a good balance between simplicity and detailed characters. Omniverse dumbs down more of the animation and makes them look like they came out of a Scooby-Doo special.
I'm trying to get the hang of my powers, Grandpa. I don't have time for fly fishing.
Like, what the hell is going on with Gwen? Why does Ben have mini muscles? And is that really Kevin Levin or one of the members of Gorillaz? The first Ben 10 was fine the way it was, and the constant redesigns only give us the groans, and little else. Number 4, the Maximals. Beast Machines, Transformers.
Maximals! Maximize!
What sort of Cybertron hell have we stepped into? We know what the Maximals look like, and those are not the Maximals.
Oh, look out, world! Rat Trap is coming back in style!
Rat Trap is not a wagon. It wasn't enough to make this entire show look like a robot nightmare, but all of the Maximals look like a new Five Nights at Freddy's game. Why not just go with the classic designs? They're so awesome on their own, and these just have this creepy, uncanny look to them. Any other Transformers series has better designs than this, and that's including the Michael Bay film franchise. Number 3, Porky Pig, new Looney Tunes.
You idiot that don't like delivering babies? There's nothing more wonderful in the world.
As we learned from Loonatics Unleashed, the Looney Tunes never, or rarely, need a redesign.
Be a dear and please pass me the ketchup.
We'll give the show credit in not completely changing Bugs' appearance, but when we got sight of Porky, things took a turn for the worst.
This place isn't safe for a little one.
Just because he's a pig doesn't mean you have to make him morbidly obese. And since when did he start wearing a necktie? The old Porky was bubbly and charming in his blue coat and red bow tie. If anything, it made him one of the cutest Looney Tunes. Why this dumbed down simplistic change was so important, we may never know.
My mind's already damaged.
Number 2, the Joker, the new Batman adventures.
So, I wisely stocked up on party favors.
Look, we're not saying this is the worst Joker of all the Batman shows, although Bats himself doesn't come out much better. What makes fans feel so much contempt against these designs is because of the ones that came before them. In Batman the Animated Series, the Joker was much more detailed, with his blood red smile and vibrant colors. The Joker in the new adventures just felt cheap, with his outfit primarily being a solid purple and a small touch of green.
You owe us a tiny bit of inheritance tax.
And where's the creepy smile? This Joker just debuted in the wrong place at the wrong time.
$250 million?
Before we get to our atrocious top pick, here are a few dishonorable mentions.
Angelica, what are you doing? Everybody knows Bugs got antennaes and I'm using mine, see?
It's real? I can't believe it!
Let's make like crows and be scared of that!
Number 1, Heman, the new adventures of Heman.
I just wanted to help fight the mutants.
Kaz, sneaking on the ship isn't the way to help out.
Where's the power of Grayskull in this guy? Heman is recognizable for the barbarian armor, luscious blonde hair, and his kick-ass power sword. Oh, and we can't forget those sweet massive muscles. So what do we get with the new adventures of He-Man? He's trimmed down, wears pants, has a ponytail, and turned into a lame living action figure. Either that or G.I. Joe forgot which cartoon to be in. Even the power sword looks stupid. Well, hopefully his adversaries are still just as menacing. Wait, why does Skeletor have eyeballs? How does that work?
Now, what can I do to make up for this misunderstanding?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.